Hey everybody, and welcome to the third episode of the World Warriors podcast. This week we're going to be playing Third Strike Online. I am Will.
I'm Thaminator, and I've got a cold.
And I'm Rock.
And this week our guest is Carmine from the Unity boards. Say hello.
Hey everybody.
So, we already have Rock and Thame going at it. I'm going to admit this week I'm going to do absolutely horrible. I haven't played Third Strike in years, so, but this is the new online edition. What do you guys think about it so far?
I'm
Best
digging
game
it.
ever made.
Best game ever made?
Yes.
Nice. Alright, so, alright. Let's go ahead and get started with the Street Fighter X. So, Carmine, how did you get into Street Fighter?
I listened to the past episodes and I tried to think about this and how to answer it without it being like my whole life story.
We have an hour to kill. It's alright.
Okay. Originally, the first time I ever saw Street Fighter II was in a movie theater. And I saw this green guy blasting electric and like flying around the screen. And I just knew like I had to play that game.
Alright.
And I got in there and I said, you know, this guy's green, he's a beast, he's got to be OP. I know Rock agrees with that. And I just started playing as Blanca, and it turned out, you know, I didn't really like him. But I got hooked on the game. I started playing like pretty much all the characters. And I had an arcade right around the corner from my house. And I used to walk there every day, and I used to play, this was probably around the time of Champion Edition. I used to actually go there and play Champion Edition a little bit. And then when I really, really got into Street Fighter was actually when Street Fighter Alpha 1 came out.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what it was about that game, but I started like making friends that played the game at the arcade. So I started kind of like taking it seriously, and I would go there and really like try to win. Like, you know, back then when I was playing Street Fighter 2, it was just kind of like for fun.
Yeah.
I got it on Super Nintendo. I played like with my brother. My cousin would come over. We'd play a few matches. But when I started to be like a real arcade rat, it was Alpha 1.
Nice.
So I guess you could say Alpha 1's when I got into it.
Nice. Yeah, it's sad to see that scene is pretty much dead now. It's the whole arcade and everything.
It's like the death of a family member. You know, it's when my local arcade closed, it was just sad, really sad.
Yeah, exactly. So, alright, number 2. Who is your main character and why? I guess we'll do Third Strike this week, so.
Third Strike, my character is Q.
Oh, wow.
I always like to play like the grapply type characters in every game. But that's not really why I picked him in this game. Originally, I think I actually played New Generation. I played Second Impact in my arcade. After Second Impact, that's when it closed. So I never really played that much Third Strike in the arcade. But in the earlier games, I used to actually play Yun. I played Elena. I played Sean. And then in Third Strike, I kind of messed around with them. I kind of messed around with the whole cast. And eventually, I just kind of got bored with the game. I had played it for a long time. I never really got really, really like good at it. But I was like, you know what? This guy Q, nobody uses him. Let me give him a shot. And I just fell in love. I just started playing as him as a goof, really. And I just started to really love the character.
Nice. Thame, you mind taking over?
Which question are we on?
Number 3.
Alright, what is your favorite game from the Street Fighter series?
Third Strike, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I love parrying. I love how if somebody's doing something that's predictable and you're like in their head, you can just parry it. You know, it's people that are just getting into the game now. I think they're worried that parries are too overpowered. You can just parry everything. You can only parry if you know what the guy's gonna do. You have to like really read the guy to do the parries.
You know what that's from? That's from Evo Moment 2004. Let me
tell you, have you guys done that challenge yet?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I have
let me
not,
rephrase-
but I
Yeah.
know a lot of people that haven't played Third Strike before. That's all they know about Third Strike is watching that video, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
like, oh,
man,
it's Harry
it's so
Supers."
good."
Yeah, try it. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, if you could create a Street Fighter versus game, who would the World Warriors face off against?
I don't know. I was thinking about this also, and the first thing that came to mind was Mortal Kombat, but then that doesn't really mesh with Street Fighter. You know, like Ono said, it's kind of a weird match.
Mhm.
I remember way back, this actually got announced, was Sammy versus Capcom. Does anybody remember this?
Yep.
It was actually announced. And just the idea of the Guilty Gear characters versus the Street Fighter characters, that sounds cool. Because those are some weird characters. You got the girl with the anchor, you know, you got a guy who's possessed with a ghost, like bent over backwards and stuff.
Yep.
The guy with the cool too. I think that's just like the kind of, almost like the Capcom craziness of the characters. Maybe even crazier, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That would be a good mashup.
I'm with you. I think that would be a good one. My main in Guilty Gear was Venom, the guy who had a pool cue.
Uh-huh.
God, how did that happen? How did I get knocked down there?
You hit A and unreadied yourself. That's what I did too. I actually won my first match.
Oh, okay.
I did that so many times already. It says press A to ready. And you actually unready.
I'm about to start. I'm gonna turn it up. Get y'all sweet chin music. Y'all better get ready.
Will, go ahead and
Yeah.
go ahead. It's number 5.
Besides yourself, who is your favorite Street Fighter player?
Favorite player? I have to say Valle.
Oh, okay.
Not just for how he plays, but like for what he does for the community. He's always, you know, he's always trying to like give everybody else like a leg up, you know, like try and bring everybody up to his level. And I think that's really awesome. Especially like you said, like arcades aren't really around anymore.
Yeah.
And he's got the Wednesday night fights. And he's trying to get people together and play and get better. And you know, I really respect him for that.
That really is admirable. I mean, even with the death of arcades, I mean, the need for local competition is just still there, you know. So, I mean, it'll unfortunately get to the point where, you know, hopefully this doesn't happen, but everybody will show up at EVO and we're all online players, and then we have to deal with real timing. You know, we don't have this 1 to 2 frame internet lag, you know. So, what is your favorite Street Fighter memory?
Favorite Street Fighter memory? You guys asked this on the last couple episodes?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I was trying to like study up so I'd have all my answers. I don't remember this one.
Well, the last episode, one guy's mic was cutting in and out constantly, so you may have not heard him answer it.
Yeah. Favorite memory? Probably the day when I played about 16 hours straight of Street Fighter.
Oh, nice. Which Street Fighter was it? Third
It was
Strike?
actually a bunch.
Oh.
At the time, Alpha 3 was testing in an arcade out east on Long Island. It was called Sports Plus. That place is gone too. But we drove all the way out there and we played some Alpha 3 for like the first time ever. And we played there for like hours. And then after that, what was that? We went to the Sweet Chin music. So then we came back, and I think it might have been like Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter or something we played. But then we played that for like another 7 hours or something. We just couldn't get enough Street Fighter that day. And it was just like awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What is your favorite video game of all time?
Third Strike.
Oh.
Actually, alright, here's an embarrassing story. At EVO, they had the panel with Neo G, who was the battle director for Third Strike. So, afterwards, I went up to him to get his autograph on the poster and shake his hand, you know? And I almost started crying. I was so excited. I shook his hand, I was like shaking. I told his translator, I said, tell him Third Strike's my favorite game. I said, not favorite fighting game, favorite video game, period.
Did you guys catch when he said he was shaking, that his character on the screen was shaking too?
No, I didn't notice that. I was probably shaking, so I just thought it was me.
That's interesting. It's kind of a sad note, but I had no idea who the heck he was. So when he came out, so yeah, when they announced him, I was like, oh, okay. I think I asked Toshin who he was. So, but it was pretty amazing for him to be there. What do they say? It was the first time in 10 years he'd been in America.
Come on.
You got this?
Oh man.
I think the questions are throwing him off.
Nice.
Let's see. We'll give him a second here to finish this up. Yeah.
To the wire.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
There we go.
Oh.
All right. Who would win in a fight? Gil from Third Strike or Seth Killian's beard?
Well, you know how much I like Third Strike.
Exactly.
I don't know that much about Seth Killian's beard.
Why they say toggle ready? Oh wow. Okay.
Why does it say toggle ready so that you can make yourself not ready?
Yeah, that's it. That is it. It just makes you unready.
Yeah.
I'd have to say Gil. Gil can resurrect. You know, Gil's got that seraphic wing, or whatever it's called, the hits from nowhere, we used to call it in the arcade. I think Gil could just, pretty much body Seth's beard.
Alright.
I told him now.
Yeah. I'll be sure to let him know that he has to nerf Gil. Dang it, now both Fame and I are fighting out, so...
No, man, I toggled myself to the bottom of the totem, man.
I'm proud of you.
What? No, don't say that.
Because I did it too.
Do it again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
Damn, nurse. Look at it. Nurse. He's like, uh-oh, that's fine.
I hear those buttons clicking away.
I hear buttons just smashing.
Alright. If you had to watch either Street Fighter the movie with Van Damme or Legend of Chun-Li, which would you choose?
Van Damme, free.
Nice.
I will never watch The Legend of Chun-Li. I've never seen it.
Good call. Good call.
A couple of my friends saw it, and they told me about it, and I knew that, it's not something... I don't want to sully Street Fighter with that memory.
It was that bad.
I heard something about Bison has somebody chained up and they're pregnant or something, and he's eating.
Yeah.
It sounds absolutely creepy, not Street Fighter-ish at all.
Yeah, that happens right in the beginning. Ah, damn it!
I really wish that they made the concept you remember Street Fighter 2 animated movie. I really wish they make a actual action film of that. That was a good movie.
Yeah. All right. And lastly, what advice do you have for all the other Street Fighters out there?
Try Third Strike. It's a great game. I sound like a real shill, don't I? I really just love this game, and I think if people really try it, you're gonna have to shake a lot of habits from the other Street Fighter games.
Yeah.
Because I noticed myself, I was backdashing all the time. People were just hitting me. I'm like, what am I doing?
And EX moves don't have super armor.
Yeah, you don't have super armor. You can't just mash jab. Jab's not a combo with most characters,